Monday.
Monday is the deadline.
Second session of the day finished. Brutalised. Second session of the day. I got some big news to announce. I'm about to bring in my sparring partner, Josh, the Tartan Tornado Taylor. He's coming in next week to start sparring for the bitch Usyk. Cannot wait. Training camp's going fantastic. I can't remember in recent memory ever having a better camp. Absolutely on fire.
And there you guys have it. Tyson Fury a couple days ago announced that he was bringing in Josh Taylor, a light welterweight or welterweight, because I don't know if he went up. No, he's still at 140, to come in to train for the bitch, Oleksandr Usyk. And let me counterpunch. I think this is a low-key diss, and it just shows you, though, the perception of how Tyson Fury really views Oleksandr Usyk. You know, and I think it could be a bad thing, a very bad thing, if he thinks just because David, quote unquote, is at his size, him being Goliath, will automatically trump Usyk because of that. And I hear a lot of people saying it. Oh, he's just too big. He just, you know, he's going to run over him. The size difference, he's just too small. You know, it's going to be hard. Listen, if you have smaller fighters that were successful at fighting bigger guys, Oleksandr Usyk is more than capable enough of showing Tyson Fury who's boss and how to box. You know, the only thing I see Tyson having an advantage on is the way he fights, his roughhouse tactics. You know, a lot of times you have to do things like that, experience things, sometimes dirty things to get the job done. It's not the most exciting, or it's not the best thing in the world to do, but he's good at doing it, like I said before. But back to Josh Taylor, you know, it's just, you know, he's a southpaw, but damn, you know, he's not even a middleweight. But it shows, you know, Tyson Fury, you know, has reiterated, hey, this is the best camp that I've had, you know. But understand this, people. We heard that before. We heard that before the before the third Wilder fight. He was saying that same thing. And then after the fight was over, after he went 11 hard rounds with Wilder, you know, then the word got out. Oh, he didn't have sparring. He wasn't running. He couldn't do this. He couldn't do that. He couldn't even run 3 miles. It was just sure aggression and sure, you know, determination that beat Deontay Wilder because his training camp wasn't good. But before the fight happened, you heard completely the opposite. You heard that he was, training camp was great. He had just enough time. He did what he's supposed to do, yada, yada, yada. Then you heard from Mr. John Fury talking the opposite. So you don't really know what to expect. I think them saying they had a good sparring session, it might be piss poor terrible, but I think the whole idea is not to let the public know that, you know. And it's great, and it's not great, but it's funny to see Tyson Fury compare Oleksandr Usyk to someone like Josh Taylor. You know what I mean? And that's funny all by itself because it shows you, you know, the exaggeration factor, which is hilarious because, you know, yeah, I'm bringing in Josh Taylor. He's a light welterweight for the middleweight. It's just a couple pounds south, isn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah, bring him in here. He can get me conditioned. And, you know, to be fair, someone like Josh Taylor, you know, with the size that he is able to do certain things that Usyk's able to do. But, you know, gonna be a lot bigger, gonna be a lot stronger than someone like Josh Taylor. You know, and if he's really doing that, it just shows you that, hey, he's willing to make a point. I train with light welterweights to get prepared for a guy that doesn't belong in the division. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Tyson Fury bringing in Josh Taylor to spar for the upcoming fight with unified champion Oleksandr Usyk. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.